Hi, thank you for joining me for today's process video, and today I'm actually creating a page kit for Hey Little Magpie. I'm using the My Story collection from Simple Stories, and I'm focusing on the sticker sheet and one of the papers. So you can see here I've pulled off the scalloped border from the sticker sheet, and my plan is to create two horizontal strips across the page. I'm going to use the This Is Me title as my main title below the photos, and these are two photos of me in my new glasses that I picked up in December 2023 from Costco. And look, you can see in the photo they look almost identical, don't they? One pair has got a reddish hue and the other pair is black. And I journaled the story about the fact that I took Mum with me to choose my glasses. And of course, we both like different pairs. And what's a girl to do? I ended up buying both, of course. But it's good to have a spare because I do need them for both reading and driving now. So quite important. So I printed my photos in 3x4 and then I've matted them onto some white cardstock. Well, I'm about to mat them onto some white cardstock. And then I'm just trimming the papers down to add to the background behind my photos, and then I shall embellish with the sticker sheet. And I'm really going ham on the sticker sheet. This layout shows just how versatile these Simple Story sticker sheets are. I've created a beautiful layout, if I say so myself. And I've still got plenty of stickers left over for a future layout. So they really do give you a lot of bang for your buck at just $3.99. So here I am, yes, matting my photos on some scrap card. So I just get those trimmed down and then I can start building. Now I've distressed the edges of those two strips with my fingernails because I was wanting the ruffled look rather than the scratched look, if you like, that I get from my distress tool. So just went over each long edge with my fingernail, and now I'm just adding a foam pad to the top of each of the photos. The bottom will glue onto those strips, but because of the way that I rolled the strips slightly to create some dimension, it was worth putting some foam on the top of those two photos. So here I am creating that second horizontal strip, or starting to, with that This Is Me title, and now I'm just going around adding all sorts of stickers around the edges of the two photos. So I've gone with that camera, and that little sticker says My Day with a little blue flower on top, and then on the right hand side I've had this little bouquet of flowers, and then a sticker that says This Is Me. And I'm going to embellish with some flowers as well, and then this little bird is going to go next to the title there. So I'm just going to extend that line left and right where the title is. So I've got this little potted plant, and that floral I just moved to behind the bird actually. And I'm just trying to create a shape almost like a hill on each of them, so it goes up in the middle and then down on either sides. So you can see I've mimicked that on the title as well as on the top strip. So just getting those photos stuck down now that I've got an idea of where I'm going with this. And then I'm going to carry on with all these little floras. So a little double one there that does actually get moved shortly, but I think I'm going to use that there. And then there are loads of tiny little, some with leaves and some just tiny little florals that you can use almost as scattering pieces. So I saw this documented piece, so I'm going to pull up those two flowers there, and I'm actually going to mount this onto some foam tape, just to give dimension and shadow around the title. It means that I can overlap the title slightly and you can still see it. If you stick it flat on top of the title, sometimes it can look a bit odd. So just adding these foam stickers from Sticks 2. These come on a roll, they're 6x12mm, and just getting that in place now. And then using one of the word strips. This one says The Little Things, and it ends up, I'm trying it all over the layout, but it does end up over that camera lens, and it works quite nicely there. Just trimming off the edge. Sometimes these stickers, the colour carries through from the next sticker, so you just trim that edge off, it's no problem. So there's that double flower I'm just going to add to the right of the This Is Me sticker. And now I'm coming in with my journaling, and I'm just measuring with my mat to make sure that it's central. And my journaling just reads, new glasses from Costco. When I chose them, Mum came with me. Of course, I preferred one pair and she the other, so we ended up with both. What's a girl to do? So now, as I say, using these tiny florals as scattering pieces, around the edges of that strip that I've got going on. And just balancing it out each time using different flowers, making sure that I'm happy with the positioning. I don't want to mirror, I don't like things to be symmetrical, but I do want to have balance on the layout, so it's just getting that right. And then this sticker says My Life, and that works really nice underneath that documented piece because it's bringing that green down to the middle of the page, because I've got it on the left with the leaves of the potted plant and on the right with the bird and the flower. So continuing with these little flowers, as I say, just using them as scattering pieces about the page. And then I spot this other bird and he goes on top of the camera there. So I think about that floral, but it's a little bit too big now because I've covered most of my bases. I really like this sticker that says remember, and you can see I'm moving it around trying to work out where to put it, and I end up adding a tab with my tab punch and then just sticking it on top of that. It actually goes at the top. I just have to trim off the either end just so that it fits. And you could put the date there or anything really. And as I was editing this video, I realised that I've forgotten to put the date. So I'm just going to write that on the top right hand side going down the side of the photo. So just sticking that tab in place. And then a little floral over the top just to bring everything together. And now I'm doing something that if you're creating this layout, I'd recommend you do before you put all the stickers down. I'm just using a black pen to add a couple of doodle lines along each of the strips of paper just to make it look like they're stitched down. It just adds a little bit more definition. There's lots of black in this collection, so it's nice to bring that black in as well. So just a couple of lines and then some dots at the end. So that's that, and that really adds to it, I think. And then I've got these clear enamel dots that I'm just going to dot about the page. Again, it's just bringing a little bit of interest in. They're very subtle because they're clear and they're on a white cardstock, but they do add something to the page that I really enjoy. And then when those are down, I'm going to come in with a little ribbon tab and put that on the left-hand side of the left-hand photo. It's just a grey and white striped ribbon, but again, it's just bringing a different texture and a different dimension in, and I really like how ribbon tabs look behind photos at the moment. So just trimming off a piece around about 2 inches, adding some glue and tucking that under. I was thinking about moving the flower, but I decided to keep it there. Just fiddling about with those gems because I had one where the tab's going, so I was just moving that to the right of the tag. So there's the ribbon tab in place. And now finally I'm just going to add a tiny tear at the bottom of the page, and then I'll stick some of that grid paper behind it. And then I'm going to cut one of the hearts off of the word strips from the sticker sheet and add that above this tear right in the middle, below my journaling, but right in the middle of the card. And that's pretty much the layout done. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope this has inspired you to grab one of your Simple Stories sticker sheets and see what you can do with it. If you want the page kit, I'll link it below, but remember, it's not just, it doesn't have to be about you, it could be about somebody in your family that you want to write a story about. So the title This Is Me works if you put a picture of them instead. Thank you again, and I shall see you very soon. Bye.